All right, so what I need y'all to do is write down your 6 trig functions for both problems, 9 and 10. I need y'all to write one coordinate plane maybe right here in the middle that you can use for both problems, 9 and 10. All right, and I also need y'all to label it. Now, all this stuff is on your unit circle where I got these numbers from, pi over 2, pi, 3 pi over 2, 2 pi. I got all that off the unit circle. It's on your circle, so you don't have to memorize it. But if y'all would write that down on your circle, go ahead and do that. Anybody remember anything about your quadrants? If not, we're going to need to write this down in your unit circle. Anybody remember where's quadrant 1?
Top right.
Top right. Remember, if you forgot, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you need to write that on your unit circle, write it. If you know it, then don't worry about it. All right, so you got to know your quadrants. All right, so it says, what's it say? All right, cosine of x, it says, is 3 over 5. So here's what we got to do. Y'all got to draw a triangle in quadrant 1. Draw one. This from yesterday. Get this out. I think it's from yesterday. It might have been the day. All right, everybody understands why we have a triangle there, because it says put one in quadrant 1. Now, here's the trick. Gabe, what's the formula for cosine? It should be at the bottom of your unit circle. All right, look, guys. That's my x. That's my r. Remember, just put the r in place of the 1. So if 3 goes on the x-axis, which side of the triangle do I put the 3 on? That's what y'all got to know. X-axis goes this way, so the 3's got to go right there. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. All right. 5, it says, goes on the radius, or the 1, so the 5 goes right there. We have to find the other side. Now, you're going to have to draw the triangle on these problems. No other way around it. You've got to draw the triangle. So what we're going to do is a squared plus b squared equals c squared, just like we did yesterday. But something that we did not do yesterday, the hypotenuse is always which one out of a squared? C squared. Yeah, it's always the c. You guys remember that? Right. Yep. So I'm going to plug 3 in for a. That'd be 3 squared. And 5 is over there. So first step, go ahead and square your numbers, and then we'll subtract them like Sarah said. So that's 9 plus b squared equals 25. What's 25 minus 9?
16.
16. So I got b squared equals 16. Take the square root. All right, so we found out the side is 4. Now, you're going to have to do that every time you have one of these problems. You're going to have to label your triangle and find all the sides. Make sure your numbers are in the right place. Anybody have a question how we did that? Okay. After you do that, you need to find all your answers. Now, they are already giving us cosine is 3 over 5. They're giving you that answer. That goes right here, 3 over 5. And hey, if I know that one, what is secant? 5 over 3. Just flip it. So really, we only got to find 4 answers on these problems, not 6 like we did yesterday. All right, so we got to find sine. What's the formula for sine? Y over 1, so that's y over r. Well, look, they're showing us the hypotenuse is 5, so that goes on the bottom. How do we know which side of the triangle is your y-axis? What do you know about the y-axis? Good, Marley says up and down. Which side of the triangle is straight up and down? 4. So 4 goes in for y. And that's how you do it. And if I know sine is 4 over 5, what's cosecant?
5 over 4.
Okay.
Why is the 5 on bottom for sine?
All right. So the formula is y over 1, right? Yeah, so whatever the r is always goes in where the 1 goes. Always. All right, last one. Tangent. Hopefully y'all are starting to memorize these. I got that one memorized. That's y over x. So my y is 4, my x is 3. So I got 4 over 3 here, and I flip it, I got 3 over 4 here. Guys, if it helps you, you can put an x there and a y there, which you got one on your unit circle. But y'all need to know that x goes horizontal, the y goes vertical.
Does this get any harder?
Nope. Let me think. I can't remember. I hadn't done it in a year. So that is how you do number 9. So really you only have to find 4 answers, not all 6, because they're giving us these 2. All right. Any question before we go to number 10? Okay, we're going to do the same thing on the next problem. What I would suggest, if you guys can erase all this, then we can just use the same XY axis again, okay? So I'm just erasing mine. You can erase yours and we'll use it again for number 10. Or you can draw you another XY axis on your paper. Either way. All right, next problem. 10 says sine of x is negative 2 over 3. This is where it gets harder, Tyler. Quadrant 4. All right, so first step, where's our triangle go? Where's quadrant 4?
Bottom right.
All right, good. So let's put your triangle here, bottom right. All right. Now, Tyler, what is the formula for sine? You got that written down? I got it right here. Y over R. All right, so here's a question. Where does the y go? Up and down, right? So on that up and down, I put negative 2. How about the 3? Where does it go? It says it goes on the R, so that's your hypotenuse. This one's not one of the harder ones. My bad, Tyler. We are going to have some later where you have to figure out about the negative sign, but this one's working out. All right, so we got to be able to find out what this side is right here. So I need y'all to do a squared plus b squared equals c squared by yourself and find that side. All right, so Tyler, which answers can I go ahead and fill in on my 6 that they gave us? What did they give us in the original problem? All right, good. So sine, I can go ahead and write negative 2 over 3 for that one, which means cosecant is negative 3 over 2. All right, they gave us that one. You don't have to find that one, but go ahead and write it down. All right, so next, cosine. You guys try to find cosine. Use 15 seconds. We know the formula is x over r. See if y'all can write down what that fraction is. All right, your x is root 5. Your radius is 3. All right, I got root 5 over 3. Everybody good on that? Mm-hmm. Now, when I flip it, I got 3 over root 5. LeVar, can I leave that answer? Nope. So plug that in the calculator, and it'll show you what to change it to. We got 3 on top over root 5. 3 root 5 over 5. All right, see if y'all can find tangent. It's y over x. See if y'all can do that one. All right, so my y-axis is up and down. That's negative 2. My x is root 5. All right, Tyler, can I leave it like that?
No.
Nope, so let's plug it in. Negative 2 over root 5. I got negative 2 root 5 over 5. All right, now here's a trick. I know I got to flip it over to find my other one. But if I flip this one, it's going to put that square root back on the bottom. I don't want that. So go back and flip the original. So that would be negative root 5 over 2. All right, so we're going to work on this stuff a little bit more.